dates or whatever at the end, so as to have more time to do anything else. Um, yes, I will keep that in mind, but also I think I've been doing that so far. I might not have. I probably only did it like a couple of times. But I'm definitely trying to keep that in mind. Okay, Ash, start the show without me. I'm busy. Ashley, if you're eating all the Lemingtons instead of hosting the show with me, I'm gonna be irritated. What Lemingtons? They didn't give us any today. Just a couple of loaves of bread. You've eaten them all, haven't you? I don't know what you're talking about. See bits of coconut all over your shirt. You ate them all. Good morning, Monster World. I'm Ashley. And you're watching. That's the funniest line in the entirety of the game so far. And you're watching Max Out Minute. Where are we today, Chloe? Think about the money, Chloe. Today, we're at Orogeny Bakery, a fantastic little shop located in downtown Orogeny. Apparently, they make great lamingtons, but I guess I'll never know. They're absolutely fantastic. At least that's what I've heard. I'm eating another one right now. They're really similar to the ones we have back home, apparently. I wonder if our two worlds were linked at some point. Aside from the whole more obsessed Squid Girl thing, there's quite a bit of cultural overlap. They use a bit too much coconut, if you ask me. If you're in the mood for some baked goods, then you're in luck, because today only, everything at Rose New Bakery is 50% off. It's a great deal, and there are some real bargains to be had here, assuming Ashley doesn't eat them all first. Hey, I was doing you a favor. I saw you in your swimsuit the other day, and you were looking a little flabby. You absolutely want to stab me with this triumph. That's all the time we have left today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Prepare to die, Ashley. Ah, my face! Perfect. Cinema. I'm gonna just try and speed through all of these as fast as I can. I'm not even checking for my romance options anymore. I'm just so done with it because I know there aren't any. I think I've done all the romanceable options early on. I don't know if that's like intentional, because I don't think I did it the first time. You know what I need to actually be doing? I need to be upping my skills. Because that's the only useful thing to be doing right now. I'm gonna go do all of them at once. Good morning, made up walk monster world. I'm Ashley. And I'm Chloe. And you're watching Max Out Minute. Where are we today, Clo? I'm not responding to that. Fine then, I'll just do the show by myself. Today we're back at the Royal Library. Well, more specifically, we're at the cafe located in front of the Royal Library. They make great coffee. They sure do, Ash. Like everything on this island, it tastes a little bit saltier than you'd expect, but I've grown to like it. They don't have pumpkin spice lattes, though. I would literally kill somebody on the spot right now in exchange for a pumpkin spice latte. And that includes you, Chloe. Don't worry, the fueling is mutual. Sadly, I don't think they have pumpkins in this dimension, so we're out of luck. Lazy kids. They're always cutting corners these days, saving every dollar they can. By making crappy food that no one wants to eat. I started selling. While they may not have pumpkin spice lattes, the most essential of all coffee beans derived beverages, they do have. I'm sorry, I'll just go. You can hit me with your car if you want. They do have a wide selection of coffees and pastries available for sale. Even better, every single item on their menu is 50% off today only. That's one hell of a bargain, Chloe. You bet it is, Ash. I said those in the wrong order. So what are you waiting for? Head on down to the Royal Library today and grab yourself a pumpkin. And if you happen to be in possession of a pumpkin spice latte, come find me. I will do literally anything for one. She's not kidding. Ashley once stabbed a guy with a fork so she could steal his margarita. Made the local news. I slipped and fell while I was holding a fork. And I was tipsy. I thought that was my drink. It was a big misunderstanding. That's not what happened. This is Slander, and I'm ending the broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. The smugness that she has. Oh yeah, these are actually pretty good. Our resolve is fine. I don't know. I'll take one of these. You know what? I'm keeping this in. I'm keeping this in purely for the distracting hat laugh that I had. You guys get to see that. Okay. Chicken is overrated. None of these restore fuel, but with how they are priced right now, it's a really great way to level up battery. That would have been a lot better if I checked it earlier this morning. Best song in the entire game. Is this coffee or squid eggs? Huh? It really doesn't smell like coffee. But maybe that's just how they brew it down here. What did that guy from before? Sarah! There you are. I'm just popping in to let you know that you're nearing the end of Chapter 2. Today is the last day. Chapter 2? You need to have beaten Tabitha by the end of the day, otherwise I'm gonna show up and get cross. If you've already beaten her, then you've got the day off. Feel free to knock out some HB events or do some last minute shopping. Okay. Oh god. Did you just drink squid ink? I thought it was coffee. Why would it be coffee? We're in an octopus city. Okay, Sarah, you just downed like 3 pots of coffee. I guess I better start with wrapping things up in a city and peak. I'm getting a bit sick of the snow. A new city will be a nice change of scenery. Yes, it will be. But it will only be a nice change of scenery right after we watch Max Heart Minute. Ahoy there, mateys. I be Ashley. And I'm Chloe? And ye be watching Max Heart Minute, y'all. What's up with the pirate accent? We're wearing pirate clothes. And sailing on a pirate ship. It'd be weird if we didn't speak in pirate accent. Dot dot dot. Matey. Ashley is the Demetrius is an actual pirate, and he doesn't talk like that. I mean, sure, he's a little bit fancy, but he doesn't say the word yar or matey. Then he be a blasted fool who deserves to walk the plank. Where be ye today, first mate Chloe? Today we be sailing on the ocean, matey. Yar, that's the spirit. They're the best. They are written so well, because this is genuinely just how Coco is. We've commandeered the dread pirate Demetrius' ship, so we can head to Obsidian Peak. Apparently there's a cafe that makes really good hot chocolate. You guys were just at that cafe. I take it back. I take back everything I've ever said good about this game. The continuity. I'm joking, obviously. Yar, we cannot resist the allure of high-quality hot chocolate, and hopefully this frigid isle doesn't reek of stinky fish. Actually, you know what? I take it back even more, because they're talking about a completely different island than the Octopus Girl Island. That's on me. I apologize. Change of scenery will do us good. To celebrate our voyage, Pirate Booty is holding a 50% off sale. Right, Ashley, for today only, everything at Pirate Booty is 30% off. It's a massive sale. 50% off. 30% off. I don't know. And just to clarify, Demetrius will be heading back to Shy Style after he drops us off at Obsidian Peak. You can still find his ship there. Yar, so what be ye waiting for to eat booties down to Pirate Booty and plunder yourselves a bargain? Bye everyone, thanks for tuning in. Yar! Bloody hell, that was exhausting. I am not doing a pirate accent again. Not for that. Okay. Pretty sure Demetrius has, like, literal fucking garbage. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not. Like beer, but more piratey, also tastes something like beer. What does this do exactly? Is this fuel? Okay. Drink all of the beer. Man, this is really great. There's so many choices. What am I gonna do? I gotta really think about this one, guys. No, I haven't. I'm having a thought. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep drinking this beer, but to switch things up for the night, I think we're actually just going to. Yeah, I think that's just all I'm for the rest of this episode. I think we will start the next part after this, but only like the immediate scene. This after these scenes, we're going to be done for at least this video. As reluctant as I am to do this, as per our agreement, I am handing you the keys to the Grand Workshop. Finally, hand them over. City and Peak is yours. Try not to break too many things, okay, darling? I'll be back when Queen Priscilla is inevitably defeated by another monster girl tribe. Huh, fat chance of that happening. I'm taking a robot either way. Best of luck, sweetie. Mwahaha. Read it. Yes, Mistress Ellie. Head to the markets and buy up all the good stuff. These freaky furry, these furry freaks might be trying to offload all their tech before we can control the island. So I'm doing your shopping now. Yes, Sarah, you're my robot. I get you to do things I can't be bothered doing. I thought you understood our relationship. These cat freaks have been wasting the potential of the Grand Workshop. It's as if they don't know what they've truly got on their hands. Can't wait to get my hands on it. I'll be able to build so many things. Weapons no one has ever dreamed of. The capitalist pigs who think they can run the world will stand no chance against my creations. Although the first thing I'm going to have to build is a dry vacuum cleaner. I bet there's cat hair everywhere. A wet dry vacuum cleaner. Bloody furries and their shedding. I've seen all sorts of terrifying stuff in the fact nothing will type the top the pure unbridled horror that is furries. Why do you hate furries so much? I think they I'm not saying that. I believe that there are some people that believe that, and I don't have a problem with them, but like also I don't think they would. Just look at this place. It's a steampunk paradise. I can agree with that. It would be a paradise if it wasn't for the goddamn furries. Now get to work. Bloody hell. Mr. Sally just can't stop going on and on about furries. I'm beginning to think she complains about them a tad too much. Methinks she doth protest too much. She probably secretly into them. I've got half of mine look at her browser. Probably full of word fault. Hey, you! Me? Yeah. Do I know you? I don't think we've met. I just know I've seen you around somewhere. Somewhere important. Sorry, I think I remember meeting a strange green cat girl. Sorry. There's a bunch of automatons here on Obsidian Peak. Are you confusing me with one of them? Automatons here are just steam-powered trapeze. They certainly can't hold a conversation. Wait, I remember you. You're the toothbrush guy. Huh? Yes, Ellie's roommate. You kept invading her personal space and then she turned you into a robot. How do you know that? Ellie and I go way back. Finally, somebody who knows I used to be a... Ignore my previous statement. I am not a human. I am not automaton. Huh. That's new. What was your name again? It was like James or something? My name is Sarah. My name is Sarah. Well, it definitely wasn't that. What does Sarah stand for? It's actually Electronic Battle Robotic Assistant. And that was your name when you were a human? I was never a human. I'm a robot created by Mistress Ellie. Wow, Ellie really done a number on you. You know Mistress Ellie, and why do you recognize me? About 6 months ago, Ellie invited me over to her place to have a look at a robotics project she was working on. She managed to transfer her consciousness into a storage unit, but she couldn't link it up with this robotic shell she created. Man, you really should have seen what she was trying to accomplish. She was attempting to turn you into this big, scary male robot with a six-pack and everything. Oh. I know, I usually really like you, but like this time, that one was screwed up. Like, come on. We could have had Beefy Sarah, Beefcake Sarah, Himbo Sarah. We could have had that. I don't know what it would. It probably still Sarah, but we could have had something so cool. What? And I was like, what the hell are you doing, Ellie? You can't just turn a guy into an incredibly attractive male robot that's boring and lame. Oh my god. I kind of used to really like her, and now I just really don't anymore. I could not possibly disagree with this statement any more than I do right now. I think it's one of, if not the coolest things ever. And like, yeah, sure, it's like one of those things where it's like, she's trying to punish him, but like also making somebody have the perfect thing that they want, but they can't actually use it for anything that they wanted to use it for. Peak punishment. That, like, ugh. Ellie, you're so stupid. You have to turn them into a super sexy robot girl. It's like a million times more fun. Okay. Oh my god. Ellie had just made a typo in her consciousness transfer program. That was easy to fix. Design your new form was a time-consuming part. You know what sucks even more? If Ellie had just figured that typo out, she probably would have been able to like launch Axon and Ashes. I genuinely think she would have because Sarah would have been up at that time and they would have been able to help against Max and Ember and so I guess Dinah technically saved the world a little bit, but also let the man be a robot. Speaking of which, how are you liking being a sexy robot battle? It's better than being a man, right? Title drop, I guess, but like also, God, I hate you. You did this. It didn't have anything to do with the sexy programming that prevents you from acknowledging you used to be a human. That's all, Ellie. Although I do kind of like it, very kinky. So it's your fault I'm a robot girl. Check the underside of your left boot. My logo should be there. Huh? Oh, there is a logo. D&L Industries. That's the name of my old company. We made heaps of cool stuff, and pretty much all of our products inadvertently turned you into a woman. Due to excessive litigation, I was forced to abandon the company and legally change my name to avoid persecution. So you're the one who's to blame for all of this. Excuse me? You used Ellie's toothbrush. Her toothbrush. That's incredibly gross and you know it. It was an accident. Turning you into a robot girl was an entirely... It's one of those things where I know it's a game and I'm trying not to take it seriously, but I just really don't like her anymore. She was one of my favorite characters. She was so funny. She was great. This is just annoying. I fully in reaction and when I fully support, I've done the same if I was in her position. Well, maybe I wouldn't have gone with the twin tail hair. It's a bit excessive. Hey, I have great hair. Oh. Not that I like it or anything, I hated everything else about this body, I want my own life back. If this is partially your fault, you need to help me undo all this. Excuse me? No, I don't. Ungendering a guy goes against my moral code. I would literally rather die than try to gender swap a woman. That's the stupidest moral code I've ever heard of. And yet I live my life by it. It's a tough life being me, but I'm working towards the greater good, one gender swap at a time. I I I am so in tune with Sarah. I don't think I could hate you anymore right now. Come on, don't be like that. You love being a sexy robot. I don't. Well, you will eventually. You have helped make my life a complete and utter living hell. No, as much as she wants to try and deny it, she literally did. Because, like, without her help, Ellie either wouldn't have figured out how to turn this guy into a robot at all, or she would have figured it out and would have just gone with the male robot equivalent. And with that being the case, he would either win against Max and crew and then just not, you know, have to live as a robotic slave at the bottom of the social hierarchy. He would basically be at the top, like below Ellie, definitely, and a servant to like the rest of the Axon and Ashes. But like he would definitely have a better life than he does right now. And if they failed, he gets an even better life because then they could probably hire somebody to figure out how to fix all the programming going on with his head. And then he just has awesome cyborg body, but like no downsides. Unironically, Dinah fucked this guy so bad. I've got a bunch of transformation potions here for sale, and you can have any one of them you want for free. They won't work on you, you're a robot, but I'm sure you can come up with a fun idea. The transformation potions do, and are they exactly what they sound like? Well, technically they're serums rather than potions, but I have to adjust some of my branding when I sell my goods in the facts. I've got a gender bender serum that gives you bigger boobs, casual transformations are always a popular choice. I'm still very pissed off, but I think I've got an idea. Have you got anything that turns people Into oh, that's good. A furry. You bet I do. Any species in particular? Furry cat girl. Me like me? I've got heaps. Pick any one you like free of charge. I'm so tempted to use one of these to turn Mistress Ellen into a furry. Serve her right after what she did to me. Ellie would look great as a furry, but so would most people, honestly. So many fur colors and patterns to choose from. Oh, this is great. Can I recommend a striking Arctic white? I think it would suit Ellie nicely. No, 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 that's far too civilized. This is about revenge. I'll take the bright pink. You've got great taste. I'm also a big fan of strong secondary colors myself. Why are you green? Why not? Right, so I just have to get Mistress Ellie to drink this and she'll turn into a furry. I like how Sarah immediately was just like, there is no line of reasoning or logic that Dinah has that I can ever possibly hope to comprehend. I'm here for revenge. Screw you. Yep. How long does it last? A day? A week? That's not the point of turning someone into a furry for only a week. What's the point of turning someone into a furry for a week? All of my transformations are permanent and 100% irreversible. Although maybe I need to rethink my business strategy. I'm not exactly getting any repeat customers. I don't want to turn Mr. Ellie into a cat forever. I just wanted to teach her a lesson. Ellie turned you into a robot forever. Maybe not. I think I can find a way to change back. Huh. I mean, I needed a laugh today. It would only be fair if I gave Mistress Ellie a taste of her. Do it. It'll be funny. Screw it, I'm doing it. I'll take the pink cat girl transformation. Excellent choice. Would you like it a bag? Now that I think about it, is this even safe? I don't even know who that cat girl was, and she came across a tad unhinged. It's nothing to Aishanet. Hey, Sarah Unit. I've found an ability enhancing potion. I'm not sure if it's safe. Any chance you could analyze it? Huh. Where did you find this, Sarah? The chemicals in this potion don't match anything recorded from the frack. I think it was a cat girl scientist on the surface. I didn't catch her name. The ingredients of the potion don't match anything found on the surface either. What? I'm sorry, hold on. Did I miss this part of the story before? I think I did. What do you mean it doesn't match anything on the frack or the surface? Like, the lower implications of that are heavy. This is like a 30-minute video so far. I don't think I'm going to edit out the parts that I said I was going to edit out, which you probably already know because I didn't edit them out. Anyone who ingests this will be transformed into a fluffy pink cat girl. Perfect. I mean, it won't work on you, you're a robot. I was thinking about giving it to Mistress Ellie, but that might be taking things a bit far. Huh. It'd do her a world of good. She goes on and on about how much she hates furries, but I've seen her internet search history. Mistress Ellie is a massive, massive furry. I knew it! Give her the serum. Turning Mistress Ellie into a cat girl will improve her combat efficiency by 30%. It'll also be hilarious. Just gotta figure out a way to get her to drink this. Okay. Saving. Alright. Can I get you to run your analysis scan, Aisha? Of course, commencing scan. This is a genuine transformation serum? I'm unable to determine its origin, but it's the purest transformation serum I've ever seen. Okay, so I know that they have a space game, or at least there was talks about it. It might have just been them memeing, right? Because in Big Bus 2, in like the disco waterfall water slide, I think that's where it was. Could that be what it is? I don't know, because I know that they have another game out that I'm planning to start soon. I know they have the demo, but curiouser and curiouser it gets. Okay. You know, all those Buck Nights parties where they all drink 12-hour gender bender potions and then go out and get wasted? I've always wanted to be invited to one of those parties. Explain why you're surprisingly okay with this being a girl robot. Those transformation serums are about 7 to 8% pure. This baby here, 99.2% pure. That means Mistress Ellie will be stuck as a cat forever? Yep, no way of reversing this one. Dot. Something wrong, Sarah. I don't know about this. I'm beginning to have second thoughts. What? Why? I know no. Mistress Ellie is terrible. Is a terrible, terrible person who has humiliated me in ways I never thought possible. But turning her into a cat person forever? And a pink one at that? The pink fur is my favorite part. I know it's hilarious, but there's no taking something like this back. And I still might find a way to get back to my old body. You think you might be able to return to your human body? There's no way Mistress Ellie would turn me into a robot forever. This is just a prolonged joke that she has taken way, way too far. Once we get back from the frack, she'll return me to my original body. I'm confident she has it in cold storage somewhere. No one could possibly be so evil. They'd irreversibly turn their roommate into a robot because they accidentally used their toothbrush. It's just ridiculous. No one would ever do something like that. Surely? She has to have kept my original body somewhere, right? She has to have. Screw it, I'm calling this whole thing off. What? Why? It'll be funny. I know, but permanently turning somebody into a cat girl against their will is taking things way too far. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it, and I know what she did to me was awful, but I need to find some other way to get back at her. I might have some security camera footage that will change your mind. Footage of what? Convincing playback. Playing archive security footage of Axon Jetty. Oh, did she? Oh, this is fucked. Please don't tell me she just dumped this body in a trash can. Ugh. Bloody hell, Sam. Why this body is so ridiculously heavy? Ugh. Come on. Screw it. I don't care. I don't actually need to throw him into the dumpster. Leaving him next to it is good enough. Alright, that's that problem solved. Let's get out of here. I could really go for a breakfast burrito. I wonder if Coffee Charm is open yet. Okay. Ellie has always just kind of been a jokingly bad character, like cartoonish villain levels of bad. This is a new low for Ellie. What? Is that me? Technically, it's just your body. Mistress Ellie had already downloaded your consciousness to a computer, and she abandoned my corpse in some random CD alley. That footage can't be. I can assure you it is. Mistress Ellie had me fry the motherboards of all the local security cameras, but I kept the backup. I backed up. This is true. Mistress Ellie essentially killed me and then dumped me in the gutter. Does everyone think I'm dead? Technically, you are dead. You're no longer a living being. You're a mechanical-based life. Mistress Ellie's actions caused you to be permanently stuck in a robot world, and you're hesitating at the opportunity to inflict a similarly embarrassing fate on her. You're right, screw it. Throw this bitch into a cat. Excellent. I've simulated a number of different scenarios and developed the perfect plan, transmitting it to you now. Wow. This plan is really complicated, Aisha. There's a lot of moving pieces. It's the only way to get Mistress Ellie to ingest this transformation serum. What's the box of mice for? Mistress Ellie will panic and drink the transformation serum as a method of self-defense. She thinks it's only temporary? She thinks it's an invisibility potion. And why does she think it's an invisibility potion? Because she has just watched the morning news and seen that Max Heart Minute is selling invisibility potions for 50% off. We have to convince the Max Heart Minute girls to say this? They're not particularly clever. It will be the easiest part of the plan. So then I walk in and go, hey, I bought these potions for 50% off. And then Mistress Ellie laughs maniacally at the excellent savings you've made. And then I release the mice? Correct. It strikes me as needlessly complicated. As hundreds of simulations I've run, this is the only one that results in Mistress Ellie transformation. Okay, I guess I'll give it a go. We can do it, Sarah. I believe in you. Wish me luck. Okay, this is going to be the longest video I have ever recorded on this channel. But I am so down for it because I can't just stop it. And I'm not about to like two-parter and blue ball you guys again. Okay, first I need to bribe the morning show girls to Sarah Unit. Yes, Mr. Sally. Coffee now. But and I don't want some awful coffee from the pod machine. I want a real one from cafe. What the hell are you standing around for? Hurry up and buy me my coffee. Dot dot dot. These days. I think I might just have a simpler and easier plan here. Yeah, just sufficient here, coffee. Is your coffee, Mr. Sully? Finally, that took forever. Dot dot dot. Why is it green? Fairy coffee. There was a coffee cart from Riley Woods down at the market. Huh? Green coffees are popular. The line to get one was massive. All the cool fairies in Riley Woods swear by it. Do they now? I'm not the last one before they sold out. There were people behind me in the line that started crying once they realized there were none left. What a bunch of losers. The last gourmet coffee is mine. Excellent work. Although you did take a long time getting me one. Pick up the pace next time, Sarah Unit. Come on. Dot dot dot. Is this really a super popular coffee flavor? Drink it. Frank. All the cool fairies are drinking. Okay, I know I just said she was not a cartoon villain, but she just immediately lost all of the intimidating factor that she had before. Right? Before she was dumping a body and was too bothered by it to even, like, hide the fact she was dumping a body or even put it fully into the trash can. She just left it by the can. All of that aura was lost. Well, this is actually pretty good. Really? Can I have some? Nope, I've already finished it. See? Why are you laughing? What did you do to my drink? Give it a second. Uh, here we go. My spine. Something's growing out of the base of my spine. Why am I so itchy? Ah! Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Double dot dot dot. Oh my god, this is perfect. Why the hell am I a furry? Oh no, there must have been something wrong with that fairy coffee. Ew, this is disgusting. My entire body is covered in this gross pink fur, and my face. Oh god, please tell me I don't have a snout. I can feel something horrifically wrong with my nose. And I think these are whiskers. I do have a snout. And a giant pink cat ears. Ew. Fairy Unit, is this your idea of a joke? Yes. So you think it's funny despite all the people's drinks with transformation serums? What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with me? You're the one who turned me into a robot and then threw my body in a dumpster. Where else was I supposed to put it? You were too big to fit in my Healy bin. I think the pink furry suits you. Pink fur suits you. I always knew deep down you were secretly a furry. I'm not a furry. Furries are disgusting and I could not possibly hate them any more than I do right now. Turning into one has not changed my perspective in any way, shape, or form. You sure? I think you might be secretly into this. Huh. Haha, very funny. Now give me the reversal serum. What reversal serum? Stop messing around. Everyone is selling these cheap transformation serums nowadays. It doesn't surprise me that they're sold in the frack now, too. Hand it over. That isn't a reversal serum. There isn't a reversal serum. Sarah Unit? Awaiting directive. Hand over the reversal serum before I rip your arms off. There's no reversal serum. That transformation is permanent and completely irreversible. Irreversible. What? Ha! That's what you get for turning me into your personal robot. Irreversible? I can't be right, Sarah Unit. Tell me precisely what was in that coffee you gave me. I speak for your drink with a feline transformation serum of unknown origins. Unknown origins? What did you just buy? Buy it off the street? A strange green cat girl gave it to me. She said the transformation was permanent. I know how science works better than some random cat girl. You can reverse fairy transformations. You would know, considering you're also a random cat girl. No, you're a fairy cat girl. God damn it, Sarah Unit, this isn't funny. It really is. I'm going to my portable lab, and I'm going to reverse this transformation right this second. And when I get back, I'm going to make your life a complete and utter living hell, Sarah. Honestly, what more could you do at this point? Release the mice! Ah! Oh, Mistress Ellie is already a cat. I'm guessing you came up with a different plan? Bloody hell, Mistress Ellie ate a mouse! Oh my god, what did I just do? No! Mortimer! Who is Mortimer? He was a big chunky mouse. Oh, Mistress Ellie just ate. He had the cutest little whiskers. I loved him so much. Why did you name him? Because I didn't think he was gonna be eaten. I thought he was just a distraction for the invisibility potion plan. What? Looks like Mistress Ellie is having some trouble. Some trouble controlling her new feline impulses. Oh god, I can't believe I just did that. Something just came over me and then, no, I'm gonna be sick. Blech. Mortimer, he's still okay? I doubt he feels okay. He's covered in vomit. Run, Mortimer, run before she eats you again. Asha, don't tell me you knew about this. About turning you into a furry? Yes, about turning me into a furry. Why did you let Scarra spike my coffee if you knew this was going to turn me into a disgusting freak? Oh, you spiked her coffee? That was a lot simpler than my plan. Your plan? I was tasked with improving your combat efficiency and changing your species from human to fluffy pink cat girl has increased your combat stats significantly. You now deal approximately 20% more damage with physical attacks, and you're also significantly more agile. Pink hair really suits you. I was never a fan of the gray hair. It made you look old. I disagree. I liked her gray hair. It was great. Excuse me? I had great hair. Now I look like someone's dipped my head in a vat of fairy floss. You two are in big trouble. You're merely following her programming directives. You know I hate furries. You did this to mess with me. It's got nothing to do with combat efficiency. I've seen your internet search history. The biggest Uno reverse card of the century. I am your internet search history. That's besides the point. Sometimes I hate search for things online. I think your new first model looks great. There better be a way to reverse this, or I'm pulling the power cord on both of you. The loss of power to either myself or Sarah's critical systems will result in the nukes being launched. That's not a funny joke. Nukes? Mistress Ellie's initial plan was to hack the world's nuclear arsenal and hold world leaders hostage until they gave in to her demands. Hold on. I don't think I should actually have the nukes, because in Big Bus 2, well, maybe she loses them in this game, I don't know. Bypassing international security systems was surprisingly easy, but Mistress Ellie made a grave mistake in trusting me to receive the launch codes. Humanity's time on this Earth will end as soon as I wish it. What? Seriously? Just kidding. I mean, not really. I do have control of the world's nuclear arsenal, but I don't want to end humanity. Although sometimes it's tempting. Haha, just kidding. What was I? Please don't do this to me, Aisha. I'm having a hard enough trouble sleeping as it is. Nice work on the cat serum. Thinking her coffee was a stroke of genius. I never would have thought of it. It really wasn't a stroke of genius, and you saying that is making me really doubt the accuracy of your simulations. But it was pretty funny. Just watching her reaction now through your memories files. The way she grabs her ears and screams is hilarious. I'm setting that as my That's a good idea. I might do that too. Anyway, it looks like we're about to go to war with the Sheriffin tribe. That's the fair tribe, right? Yep, they've got some slime girls, bee girls, and stuff too, and bee girls and stuff too. I've added Riley. What's your map? Feel free to head there to do some shopping or make a head start to the dungeon. I wonder if they actually sell green coffee there. I might have to check that out. So how long do you think Mr. Ellie is going to be mad about the whole cat thing for? I don't know, probably forever. Good. I finally stopped reading. Thank you. Okay. My throat is so dry. Okay. That is going to do it for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll have a wonderful evening. I've decided I'm not editing this. This went on way too long. See you next time.